Hello, you're welcome once again to Maths with Uncle Tony, and this video we'll be looking at profit and loss, and we have some interesting questions on the board that we're going to solve together. And the question says, the number one question says, Dapo bought a pen at 15 naira and sold it at 17 naira. What was his profit? Now, in profit and loss, we have formulas that we use to solve for profit or for loss. And for profit, formula for profit is equals to selling price minus cost price. While for loss, we have cost price minus selling price. So these are the two formulas we use in calculating for profit or for loss. But before I go further, how will a child be able to know when selling price is given or when cost price is given? Now, to know that is by reading the question carefully and identifying the words used in the question. For instance, when a child here sold, sell is all talking about selling price. Sold or sell is talking about selling price. When a child here cost, bought, buy is talking about cost price. So if you're able to remember these terms or these terminologies, you can be able to know when it's a selling price or when it's a cost price. Sell, sold, or even purchase. It can also be used in the sentence. So Dapo bought a pen at 15 naira. So there's a word bought. Bought is for cost price. Bought is for cost price. And sold it at 17 naira. Sold is for selling price. Now, what was his profit? From a formula, we are looking for profit. Profit is equals to selling price minus cost price. Sold is for selling price, that is 17 naira minus cost price. Bought is for cost price. Bought is the cost price minus 15 naira. So therefore our profit is equal to 70, take away 50, it will give us 20 naira. So the profit is 20 naira. As simple as it is. Let's quickly look at the second question on the board. Tunde bought a traveling bag at 1,500 naira. But that is what? It tells you that but is for cost price. You can now write cost price is 1,500 naira. And sold it at, sold is selling price. Selling price 1,200 naira. What was his loss? And from a formula, we know that loss is equals to cost price. Cost price, which is 1,500 naira, take away selling price, which is 1,200 naira. 1,200 naira. So our loss, we stand say 1,500 minus 1,200 naira. Therefore, our loss is 1,005 take away 1,002. We have 300 naira as our answer. Number 3 says Nkiru bought a pen at 180 naira. Bought. So which means our cost price. Bought signifies cost price, 180 naira. And sold, that is selling price. Selling price, 130 naira. What is her profit or loss? Now, the question is not being specific. They are asking you what is her profit or her loss. So we don't know which one to find. So, but from the question or from the figure, we will know which one to find. Now, what is the easiest way to know which one to, whether to solve for profit or for loss? If you observe from the first question, when the selling price is bigger than the cost price, you're calculating the profit. Same thing here. When the cost price is bigger than the selling price, you're calculating loss. So whichever one that is bigger will tell you the one that you're calculating. If it's selling price that's bigger, you're calculating for profit. If it's cost price that's bigger, you're calculating for loss. So 180 and 130, which one is bigger? Is 180. Cost price is bigger than selling price, so which means you're calculating for loss. So loss is equals to our cost price, which is equals to 180 minus 130. Our loss is equals to 180 take away 130. It will give us 15 naira. This is our answer. Sometimes question will come in this form. So you need to know which one is bigger. Whether it's the cost price that is bigger or the selling price that is bigger. Remember, if it's the selling price that is bigger, you're calculating the profit. If it's the cost price that is bigger, you're calculating the loss. Let's finally look at the last question on the board, which says, a man sold a coat which he bought at 3,500 naira for 4,200 naira. This is an English kind of question. They kind of twist the English. But let's break it one after the other. A man sold a coat. He sold it, which he bought at, so this bought is for this one, and this sold is for the last figure. Because a man sold a coat which he bought at, so directly bought is for this one. So which means our cost price is equals to 3,500 naira. So a man sold a coat which he bought for this for 4,000. So this is our selling price. Our selling price is equals to 4,200 naira. So now, from the question, I say what was his profit or loss? Which one is bigger? 3,500 naira or 4,200 naira? I guess 4,200 naira is bigger than 3,200 naira, which means selling price is bigger than the cost price. So which means we are calculating for profit. So profit is equals to our selling price minus cost price. So profit is equals to selling price is 4,200 naira minus selling price or cost price, which is 3,500 naira. Let's quickly arrange and subtract. So we have 4,200 take away 3,500. We are subtracting. 0 take away 0 is 0. 0 take away 0 is 0. 2 take away 5, it cannot. So we borrow from here. Here becomes 3, here becomes 12. 12 take away 5, it is 7. We have 7. 3 take away 3 is 0. It means nothing. So therefore, our profit is equals to 700 naira. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel or my Facebook page to follow my Facebook page. Thank you very much and be blessed. Bye-bye.